Jews are behind the pandemic, chant crowd at Polish anti-vaccine protest.
Here's a summary of the article.
At an anti-vaccine protest in Poland yesterday, participants chanted that, "Jews are behind the pandemic," and "Rule the world." At yesterday's event, a man leading chanting through a megaphone asked the crowd, "We know who is behind this whole pandemic, and who rules the world, right?" In response, someone shouted, "Jews," and the man replied, "Of course it's the Jews." The crowd then chanted together, "Every Pole can see today that behind the pandemic are the Jews." In April, hundreds attended a protest in the city of Białystok. Last October, police detained 278 people at an anti-lockdown protest in Warsaw attended by thousands and at which 4 officers were injured. One of Confederation's leaders, Grzegorz Braun, who has a long history of promoting anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, has likened the compulsory wearing of masks to how the Nazis forced Jews to wear armbands as a first step on the way to ghettoization and then death. Ahead of elections in 2019, one of the party's leading figures said that its main demands were, "We don't want Jews, homosexuals, abortion, taxes and the EU." During an election debate, another of its leaders held a yarmulke over the head of a minister and accused the government of kneeling to Jews.
This post received a score of 40,000, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This reminds me of a joke. 2 old Jews are sitting around in Nazi Germany. One is reading the local Yiddish newspaper, the other is reading the Nazi newspaper. The one turns to the other and says, "Why are you reading that Nazi paper?" The other replies, "When I read our Yiddish paper, all I read about is how we're being massacred, how our property is being seized. But when I read the Nazi paper, it paints a much rosier picture. We control the banks, we control the media, we control the economy." Looking over the books and taxes was pretty straightforward and the rabbi was clearly very frugal, so he thought he'd make his day interesting by having a little fun with the rabbi. "Well, Rabbi, what do you do with the candle drippings?" he asked. So he thought he'd go on, in the traditional obnoxious way. "Rabbi, what about all these cookie purchases? What do you do with the crumbs from the cookies?" "Ah, yes," replied the rabbi calmly, "we actually collect up all the crumbs from the cookies and when we have enough we send them in a box back to the manufacturer. Every now and then, they send a box of cookies." "Oh," replied the auditor, thinking hard how to fluster the rabbi. "Ah, yes," replied the rabbi, "the IRS. And about once a year they send us a little prick like you."
If it weren't for the Jews, there would be no Holocaust.
Borat, not again.
Although Poland glorious country, it have problem too. Social, economic, and Jew.
LGBTQ very happy in glorious country of Poland. Government give nice hat for them to wear when coming to Market Square for Wednesday floggings.
Wish the gov gave me free floggings for being LGBT. Instead I gotta pay for that sad face.
Not sure I would want a gov flogging. Have you seen the shitty job they do at patching roads and such? They would probably only get one cheek, and probably mostly high on the thigh and low on the back and mostly miss the cheek.
Damn, Jews must be busy all the time with so much to do.
A lot of it is automated. It used to be you needed a whole underground army for an effective conspiracy. Nowadays a handful of people in a space laser are enough.
I've heard Jews are behind automation as well. And space lasers.
Jews are behind the Jews.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
Ha 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 ha, this kills me.
Wow, I'm experiencing déjà vu. In 1348 there appeared in Europe a devastating plague which is reported to have killed off ultimately 25 million people. By the fall of that year the rumor was current that these deaths were due to an international conspiracy of Jewry to poison Christendom.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.